this book, we were studying about the basic tags, basic HTML tags last day. So now, if you cannot understand anything, I expect that if you can ask questions, then I can help you understand that easily, right? If you cannot understand anything, you can always ask questions. So that is the recommended way. Then I know that you cannot understand and I can help you understand that concept. Okay, so before we begin, I will start from the beginning. So this is basically the basic layout of HTML, and so help me understand this concept. So HTML pages or the web pages are created using tags. Can you understand that? HTML pages are created using tags. And this is how we define a basic HTML page. This is how we define a basic HTML page. It has HTML element, inside that the head element, inside that the title element, and after the head element, the body element. These elements are actually composed with opening and closing tags, and inside that you have the content. Some elements are not having content, and those elements are called empty elements. For example, break rule, horizontal ruler are empty elements, not having elements. So you cannot see clear opening tag and closing tag there. Instead of that, you can see only the opening tag, which is self-closed. Okay, can you understand this concept? Or is there any difficulty? Everyone, can you understand this?
Yes, sir.
If not, please tell me. Okay, I'll ask from Pasan. Pasan, can you understand this? Pasan, what තේරුණාද මේක? HTML පිටුවක් හැදෙන්නේ මෙහෙම. ඒව හැදෙන්නේ elements වලින්. ඒ element එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ opening tag එකයි closing tag එකයි. ඒ අතර තියෙන සියලුම ඒවායි එකතු වුණාම තමයි element එකක් වෙන්නේ. එතකොට මුලින්ම තියෙනවා මේකේ මේ version එක doc type declaration කියලා කියන්නේ HTML file එකේ version එක. ෆයිල් එකේ version එක කියලා කියන්නේ මේ ෆයිල් එක මොන වර්ගද HTML5 කියලා කියන එක තමයි මෙතන කරන්නේ. ඊට පස්සේ තියෙනවා HTML element එක. HTML element එක ඇතුලේ තියෙනවා head element එක. head element එක ඇතුලේ title element එක තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ body element එක තියෙනවා. මෙහෙම තමයි HTML පිටුවක් හැදෙන්නේ. So are you okay with this or is there any difficulty? Okay, those who cannot understand this, can you raise your hand? තේරුම් නැති කට්ටිය අත උස්සන්න. තේරුනේ නැති අය. Quickly raise your hand. ඉක්මනට තේරුනේ නැති අය කවුරු හරි ඉන්නව නම් අත උස්සන්න. If you cannot understand the concept, කවුරුත් නැද්ද? ඒ කියන්නේ තේරුණා අය අත උස්සන්න බලන්න. තේරුණා අය අත උස්සන්න. Those who understood, can you raise your hand? Okay, now I can count that. I can see 10, 11 hands, 12 hands. Litumi, තේරුණාද? තේරුනේ නැද්ද? මුකුත්ම නැහැ. Litumi. හරි. 14 දෙනෙක් කියලා තියෙනවා. And I have to ask from Pasan, Matisha, Senuka. තේරුණාද? Pasan, Matisha, Senuka. Senuka. Hello. තේරුණාද Senuka? Okay. Matisha.
Sir, I came now.
Hari. Did you understand this concept, Matisha? How HTML page is created? So it's basically created with HTML tag, opening tag, closing tag, head, opening tag, closing tag. Can you understand that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then let's move to the next one. These tags are, we learned that these tags can be nested. Nested කියලා කියන්නේ මේ paragraph tag එක ඇතුලේ තව tag එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මෙතනදී තියෙන්නේ paragraph tag එක ඇතුලේ ලොකු paragraph එකක් තියෙනවා. There's a big paragraph. Inside that paragraph, you can see the body tag. Sorry, bold tag. A bold tag එක ඇතුලේ තියෙනවා italic tag. Likewise, we can nest one element inside some other element. එතකොට මේකේ තියෙනෙත් එහෙමනේ. ලොකුම element එක HTML. ඒක ඇතුලේ head element එක. Inside that, the title element. And inside head element, HTML element, another element is there, that is body element. So elements can be nested. And attributes are used to explain the elements. Right? Attributes are used to explain the elements. Elements විස්තර කරන්න තමයි attribute යොදාගන්නේ. All of you okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I'm also okay. Right. Then you can see small code here. Doc type HTML and what you can see in the page. If I save this page, what you can see? If I
Nothing.
save this page, what you can see in this page?
Nothing.
Nothing. Why?
Because body is empty.
Because body section is empty. Yes, very important. You cannot see anything. The reason for that is basically the body is empty. Since body is empty, you cannot see anything because the body section is empty here. Right? When body section is empty, you cannot see any content. When body section is empty, you cannot see any content. But what about this website title? Where you can see this website title? Which area? මේක තියෙන හරි body section එකේ මොකුත් නැති ඉඳ මේකේ මොකුත් නැහැ කියමු මේ page එකේ මොකුත් නැහැ. When I go and refresh the page, you cannot see anything because body section is empty. හැබැයි අර website title කියන එක පේනවා. කොහෙද පේන්නේ?
In tab.
Yes, you can see it in the here, the head section. That is the title area. The title area of the web page, you can see that. Okay. Then let's write some code here. Now let's go to your book and let's write some code. So according to your book, we have to learn about H tags, which are headers. We have 5 headers. So that is starting from H1 to H6. So let me write a small thing here. I'm going to write Aditi, and here I'm going to write Hansika, Aditi Hansika, and I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this Aditi Hansika, and then when you go to the web page, you can see the Aditi Hansika is there. Aditi is bold and Hansika is not bold. And after that, I'm going to write Aditi in Aditi, again Aditi, again Aditi, and again in the same line, but using these H1 to H6 tags. Actually, these H1 to H6 tags, these tags are titles or the heading tags. You can see Aditi in different sizes. The largest heading size is H1, the smallest. So even though you write this in a single line, you can see the line, but you can see each line, each heading will have a beginning space, and after also there's a space. One line space in the beginning and one line space after the heading. Heading එකට කලිනුත් තියෙනවා එක line එක space එකක් heading එකට පස්සෙත් තියෙනවා. That is because of heading. Even though I have not added any separator, I have written everything in the single line, but you can see the difference. So the largest heading size is H1 and the smallest is H6. So hope you are okay with this, right? Understood? Okay, I'll write something. I'll write Pasan Rasmika. And I'll make Pasan bold And also I'll make Rashmika italic. Bold Pasan and italic Rashmika. Italic open and italic close here. Right, when I save this, the bold Pasan and italic Rashmika, when I save this, you can see Pasan, italic Rashmika, bold Pasan, italic Rashmika. But both are in the same line. How can we put the Rashmika to the second line? Rashmika devani line ekata daanne kohomada? How can we put Rashmika to the second line?
Break tag again.
Sorry?
Break tag again.
Break rule. What is the tag name? Break rule. How we put that? BR. Then press BR. That is a self-closing tag. So sometimes you mention without self-close. That will also work. මෙහෙම ලිව්වත් වැඩ කරනවා. හැබැයි ඒක හොඳ ප්‍රැක්ටිස් එකක් නෙවෙයි. හරි හොඳ ප්‍රැක්ටිස් එක තමයි මේක self close කරලම ලියන එක තමයි හරිම විදිහ. හැබැයි self close නැතත් වැඩ හරි වැඩ කරනවා. ඒතර මේකට closing tag එකක් දාන්නේ නැහැ. BR is self closing tag. Then the Pasan is one line, Rashmika in the second line. I want to make Pasan and Rashmika both center. Then what should I do? Pasan Rashmika දෙන්නම center මැදට දාගන්න ඕන පිටුවේ. කොහොමද කරන්නේ?
Style align center.
Sorry?
Center tag.
Center tag. කොහෙටද center tag එක දාන්න ඕන?
Bold එකට කලින් ඔය රශ්මිකට පස්සේ.
Bold එකට කලින් center කරලා center එක ඉවර කරන්න ඕන කොහෙද?
italic එක ඉවරනේ.
italic එක ඉවර වුණාට පස්සේ රශ්මික කියලා italic එක ඉවර වුණාට පස්සේ මොකද මෙතන ඉන්නේ center වෙලා ඉවර වෙන්න ඕන. Then we can finish that, and when we save that you can see the Pasan Rashmika in the center of the page. Understood this? So these are the basics. I think you are okay with that, right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Right, okay.
Okay.
If not, please tell me, then I can explain again. So if you can understand this, please raise your hand. Those who understood this, can you please raise your hand? Those who understood, right? Only 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11, still 11, 12. Again 11, again 12. Right, again 12. I can see 12 hands. Shami, what has happened? Didn't you understand this? Okay, 13 now.
I sent you a thumbs up.
Oh, cannot say. You can just change it in your in front of your name, right? You can change it in front of your name, right? Now I can see that. Lanidu, Senuka, Tihan, still cannot see your hands. I hope you understood, Lanidu, right? Okay.
Raise hand.
So you cannot see that. So I know. Right, okay. Anyway, I think you can understand, right? Almost everyone said yes. Senuka has sent the thumbs in the chat. No need to send the chat. Actually, Senuka, you can just raise your hand in front. That is the. So where's the tool, Shami? Can you tell? Where's the tool? It's in.
Sir, you have to go to the reactions tab.
Yes, in the
At
reactions.
the bottom of the control.
Yes, it's reaction, and under reactions you
And
can.
then lower hand.
Then you can lower the hand and
thumbs up.
raise the hand. Right, that is the thing. Okay, you can use that reaction panel. Right, Senuka, you found that. Okay, good. Right, okay. Then you can lower the hand now. You all can lower the hand now, right? Okay, good. So today what we are going to learn about the lists. So please write the heading in your book. Please write the heading in your book. HTML lists. HTML lists. HTML lists. There are Under that, please write there are 3 types of lists in HTML. Out of those 3, we will learn 2 main types having numbers and bullets. First one, numbered list, or you can call ordered list. The second one
Excuse me,
is,
sir.
yes,
Sir, can you please put that coding again?
yeah, sure. I'll show that again, right? But
Okay,
first
sir.
of all, please write down this.
Okay.
The second one is bulleted list or unordered list. Actually, under the numbered list, you can write the tags. So what are the tags that we are going to use? So basically, ordered list tag and the list item tag. Attributes, start, as well as type. For the type attributes, we can use 1, I, simple I, capital A, and A. When there are no specific type will be one, two, three, ... Start attribute can be used to instruct the starting point. Start attribute can be used to instruct the starting point. And about bulleted list, we can use the following tags. Those are unordered list and again the list item, attributes. Basically, you can use disk, attributes, types. Type is the only attribute that you can use. For the type attribute, you can mention the values. You can use 3 things: this, circle, and square. When there are no specific type, the type will be disk. And you don't have anything called starting position. So please write down this and let me know once you are done. So ලියා ගන්න, ලියාගෙන කියන්න, ලියාගෙන ඉවරුනාම කියන්න. And here's the code.
Sir, where's the
Okay,
code?
so let me add a few lists. I'm going to add the ordered list first. And under that, I'm going to add some list items. LI means list items. The first one is English. And the second one, so let's add few more list items. Let's add 5 list items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. English, maths, science, IT, and Sinhala. Let's save that, and when you go and refresh this, you can see a list with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if you can add the type attribute, you can tell type attribute, then you can tell I need type I. Then it will be simple Roman number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you mention simple A, then it will be simple A, B, C, D, E. And if you mention capital A, it will be capital A, B, C, D, E. Let's mention capital I, then it will be Roman number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, likewise, type can be vary. So there are 5 types actually, as I gave in the note. There are 5 basic types in the list. Okay, next. Since there are 5 basic types, what's next? Next is the starting position. Actually, the starting position, you can give any number. Let's say start with 10th one or start 20. Then 20th Roman number will be the starting position. And if you say start 20 and letter is A, the 20th letter will be the start. And so let's say 22, 23 and start with A. Then you can see W, X, Y, Z, then A, B, A, C. Likewise, it's going on, right? So you can give the starting position, any number. You can give any number, right? You can even give like 2000. It doesn't matter. So it will start with that naming method, like BXS, BXY, BXZ, BX. So likewise, these number plates, BYB. So it's starting from there. Even the Roman numbers, simple Roman numbers, capital Roman numbers. Here, this is simple Roman numbers. And if you try to start with normal numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2000, 2001, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the starting position can be anything. Right, I think now you understood how the starting position is used and how the starting position is used and how the type is used. So you can mention this without type, without starting position also, right? That is the original. And then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mentioned it in that. Okay, let's save this. And I'm trying to start another one, that is my unordered list. Just after a horizontal ruler, I'm adding unordered list. This time UL and unordered list closing like UL. And note that if I have not mentioned any type, the type will be disk. Yeah, the type will be disk. But I can mention different types. So one is circle. Then you can see circle notation, circle bullet here. So if you mention square, then the square bullet will be there. Using style sheets, you can add different other styles, but these are the default: square, disk, and circle. Okay, you can just write the samples now. Maybe you can write these examples. Just write this without any attributes. Take a screenshot of this for your reference, because you don't now, then you know these attributes can be added. Oh, it's okay. So let's write the same thing. It's okay. Let's write the same thing. Otherwise, what is in your note and what is in the book will be, what is in the practical will be different. Okay, please write the example. You can write this in the note while trying this in the computer. Possible, try this in the computer too. Ordered list and unordered list. There's something called definition list, but in your syllabus, you don't have it. Oh, right. So that is about, this is about lists. Lists is like, it's simple to implement the lists. Lists are not a difficult one. Then we have to learn about the next one. As you are interested in links, so please write down the next heading, that is object linking and embedding. How do we add links to our pages? Actually, this part we have discussed already, but the thing is, so some are facing difficulties. Therefore, I thought it's better to explain and give you a detailed note about that. So no need to write down the Sinhala one. If you really need, you can take a screenshot of that. But you can start writing the English one. Links means, so the links are basically pointing to the resources. When you click these links, or when you move your mouse pointer, or with the timer, the links are activated. Then only we can see the resources. Directly, we cannot see the resources. But when you embed, that resource will be available to you directly. So that is the difference. Okay, let me show this, and I'll give you time to write. Then first let me show. Okay, if I link something, so let's say I'm going to link a picture, then the link path, href. This is the link location. Let's say the picture is in the same folder as your HTML file. Currently, I am in the users Dasun Nilanjana desktop. You can see the title here, right? Users Dasun Nilanjana desktop. And if there's an image in desktop, let's say I can remember IMG IM00, sorry, IMG00. This 001 is there in my desktop. IMG001 is there in my desktop. Then href equal IMG001. Then I can just tell, okay, this is linked to an image. Link to an image. So when I save this and when I go to the web browser, you can see, you cannot see any image, but you can see link to the image. Maybe link to an image, or maybe you link to the image, or link to image 1, anything that you can mention over there. Then you can see the link only. When you click this, you can see the picture. But before that, you cannot see anything. When you click that only, you can see the picture. So that is the nature. That is the nature of links. But when you embed this, the same file, if you embed img src is the tag and attribute this time. Then I'm going to mention img 001.jpg, the same file. But this is a self-closing tag. So that is another difference. So the first tag is having like some content and closing tag, but this tag is having no content. මොකද image එක page එකේ display කරාට පස්සේ ආයි content එකක් display කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. Image එක කොහොමද page එකට එනවනේ. Here you have a content, because when you click the content only, you can see the image. But the second one is embedding. When you embed, you can directly see the image. Right? Yes. Link to image. When you click this, you can see the image. But this second one, actually, you can see the image in the page itself. And you can change the size of image if you wish. Let's change the width of image to 200 pixels to make it smaller. Then when you refresh, you can see link to image is this, and there's a small image too. Right? What I have done last day. Yes, සතිය මම එතන මොකද්ද කරේ? මම මේ දෙකම එකට ලියුවා. ඒ කියන්නේ link එකක් ලියලා මේ වගේ හරි. Link එක ලියලා link එක මැද්දට text එක දාන්නේ නැතුව, without putting the text here, link to an image කියලානේ දැම්මේ. Without putting that, what did I do? I just put the image. Okay, let's do this to image 2. img002 is there in my desktop, and I'm going to do that for image 2. Okay, without displaying the image, actually without displaying link to image, instead of that, ඒක වෙනුවට link to image වෙනුවට කෙලින්ම image එකම පොඩි කරලා දාන්න. එතකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? Then you can see here, this is link to image. When I click this, you can go to the image. The second one is only the image. But third one is mix of link and image. That means you can click on this picture. When you click on this picture, you can see the large picture. Actually, user will think, I click on this picture, so I saw the large picture. Actually, this is two pictures. There are two pictures. The first picture is embedded picture, this one, which is inside this, the smaller one, the embedded one. The second one is the large one, which is the linked one. Right? That was the idea I have given, but some students told that it is difficult. So I thought of explaining this again using this link. Okay, now you can write down the note. And if you cannot understand anything still, please ask, then I can explain this again. So please write down the English part of the note.